The Rajasthan adventure continues from Jaisalmer to Udaipur, the city of lake. So finally we leave Jaisalmer after 3 days of adventure. It was one of the most surreal experience to be in Thar desert particularly, and also visit the abandoned village of Kuldara on the way to Udaipur. And I think it's a 12 hours journey. Hope that I reach safe. So yep, see you from Udaipur. Welcome back to the Rajasthan adventures. We are in the city of lake, also called as Udaipur. Right in front of us we have this Jain temple, and just look around the mayhem and traffic. The streets are absolutely chaotic. It's kind of difficult to navigate through. We have cops helping around the pedestrian. We have small alleyways, and here we have wonderful artifacts, old Rajasthani traditional artifacts. What a place Udaipur has been. Let's try that alleyway. It looks interesting. Well, the tickets over here could be quite expensive. I got the cheapest ticket available, which is 30 bucks, and that would just let me explore the compound area of Lake Pichola. I can't enter the Lake Palace. That's kind of expensive, way out of my budget. So I thought, why not take you on a tour across Lake Pichola? This is how it looks, the palace. So let's go ahead, explore, see what you can find inside. Well, yep, here we have the huge palace. I'm not sure what the name of this palace is, but we'll ask someone eventually on the way. I can see something far up in the distance, which I'm going to show you once I reach close by. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi guys. Yeah. Thank you, mate. Check out this for a view. Lot of tourist people as usual. Shouldn't be surprised when you have a whole lake palace in front with a scenic mountain behind. I'm sure that is the Aravalli mountain ranges of southern Rajasthan. Like I've mentioned when I was in Jodhpur. As you move further down in the south, you'll find the Aravalli mountain ranges. And of course it looks beautiful, right? The whole southern part of Rajasthan spread over in the horizon, which is the Aravalli mountain ranges. And right in the center you have the Lake Palace, which is quite out of my budget. So for the time being, just stroll across the Lake Palace and show you the view. Check out that for the view. I'm not sure, it's kind of hazy in Udaipur. What else can we find? What do we have in the front? We have wonderful architecture, as always. Check out this fine architecture. Very meticulous work being done, probably 400-500 years old. What do we have ahead? Let's go and check. And in the front I can notice, if you see, it says Fateh Prakash Palace and it says no entry. So maybe we cannot enter, but we can certainly go that direction. So let's climb up to the rampart and see what we can find here. Ouch. Well, I think this is the city palace that I wanted to show you guys. Here you have restaurants catering to the Western crowd. Let's go grab some supper. I see people having beers, so yeah, why not? Let's see how much a beer would cost in a lake palace. Yeah, of course, if you're charging $450 for a glass of scotch, it definitely is going to be expensive. Udaipur doesn't seem to be a place that caters to backpackers. You see all rich people around, right? Unlike Jodhpur. Jodhpur was more countryside and rustic, but Udaipur seems to cater for Western crowd. I see a lot of North Indians. You're all from Udaipur?
I'm from Udaipur.
Oh, nice. I thought most of the people here are from Delhi or Mumbai.
So we absolutely know how expensive a normal beer and alcohol.
Yeah, and exactly. So I've been traveling over Rajasthan for a month now, and I'm coming from Jodhpur. So you know the cultural shock, right? It's like a drastic change suddenly for me. I was completely in a countryside, rustic place, you know, where it was more laid back, and Udaipur feels like, you know, royal and luxurious. Yeah, the culture is so different over here, so it's nice. Yeah.
G Cafe.
G Cafe. Oh yeah, just.
It's like one of the things that every vlogger will come and take it home.
Oh, it's something that should be in the bucket list of every vlogger.
Yeah.
Wow, then
There's
that's certainly
another
nice.
place called Bahubali.
Okay. Interesting.
But it's a North Indian, it's a nice cafe. But it doesn't have any. Many people have, they've come.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the suggestion. Meatballs, spaghetti, coriander leaf on top. We have bread. See how it tastes like to have some Italian food. Well, done with my meal, paid an astronomical amount of money, which is about $2,000. Not really astronomical, but for me it is. I'm not that kind of person like you guys. Check out this for an architecture. A lot of Indo-Muslim architecture. Obviously, when Mughals invaded this particular region in the 16th century and desecrated this land and pillaged a lot of these areas. So you can see an amalgamation of Islamic and Jain architecture. Okay, this is the exit. Yeah, say bahar. Okay, let's make our way out. Well, the temperature in Rajasthan could be quite unpredictable. Last night it was absolutely frigid. Slowly in the afternoon time it gets kind of sweltering. And yeah, it's kind of difficult for someone like me who visited Rajasthan for the first time to, take this all in a couple of days. What do we have in the front? I want to exit this place. Look what I found. Welcome Tibet Market Udaipur. Go explore the Tibetan market in Rajasthan. Let's see how different is it from New Delhi. Last time you Tibetan people actually criticized me for giving you inaccurate information. So I thought, why not take you again on a tour across the Tibetan market and show you as to how a Tibetan market would be in Rajasthan, unlike Delhi. Delhi Tibetan market was not as big as the one that you have in Udaipur. But yeah, let's carry on and see what we can find in the Tibetan market of Udaipur. Let's go. Before we actually explore the market, there is few information that I'd like to give you about Tibet in general. So in the year 1950, Tibet was invaded by China, and these people escaped persecution and they fled to India to take a refuge. Like I've mentioned in the previous video, that India was always considered to be a safe haven. So all the Tibetan people who actually fled persecution from China happened to move to India in order to take refuge. So you see more Tibetan people in areas like Dharamshala and McLeodganj. And the one that I've showed you in Delhi is a really small community. But let's see if we can explore and find something interesting in the Tibetan market. We have watches for 150 bucks. Check this out. Some Tibetan watches if you guys really want to buy. We have toys, Barbie dolls. What do we have here? We have football club bands. We have Arsenal. We have Manchester United. We have wristbands. Let's carry on further. We have lipsticks, nail polish for women. For all you women who can come and shop your makeup items. This is for you, not for me. I'm a guy. Wow, you have wigs. Check out this, guys. Is this real hair?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. How much does a hair wig cost?
500.
500 rupees. Okay. So guys,
300. Pam Juda.
wow. We have more wigs. If you notice, these are wigs, hair buns for girls. These are hair buns. He's the boss. He owns the shop. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ashok Chandani, sir.
Ashok Chandani. You're Rajasthani.
This is Udaipur, Rajasthan.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Lake City, Udaipur.
I know. Very expensive city.
Yeah, very nice city.
Very nice city. Very
This
beautiful.
second Kashmir.
Second Kashmir. Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe you. I believe you. What do we have here? We have some spices. Let's see. Rajasthani, traditional Rajasthani spices. Wow. I've never seen these spices ever, so just check this out. These are Rajasthani spices. I don't know what are these called. This look like black pepper. What do we have? I've never seen something like this in my life. We have som, more som, probably sweets, desserts. We have pickles, a lot of pickles. Wow. We have more clothes, traditional Rajasthani clothes if you notice. Wonderful blankets and mattresses. Wonderful designs. We have face mask, Rajasthani style face mask. Looks beautiful, isn't it? Let's carry on further. It says, welcome Tibet Market, Udaipur. Let's check it out. Here we have a picture of Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama, who is the spiritual head of Tibet. He is the one who escaped persecution in the year 1959 to Dharamshala, which is in Himachal Pradesh. And after Chinese invaded Tibet, Dalai Lama, who happens to be the spiritual head of the Tibetan community, fled to India in Dharamshala, and then a large portion of Tibetan community came to India to take refuge. And these are the markets you see. You have Gap, you have warm clothes, just like the one in New Delhi. A lot of warm clothes. You have this in Udaipur as well. A lot more of warm clothes, leather goods. Rajasthan does produce a lot of leather goods, so you see a lot of leather goods. What do we have here? We only see warm clothes. Just a row full of shops with warm clothes. Usually Rajasthan gets really cold in this part of the year, so I understand why you have warm clothes. Skull caps, Calvin Klein. I'm sure it's not original, but you have Calvin Klein. You have a lot of counterfeit. You have Supreme. What do we have here? More warm clothes. Just warm clothes, leather goods, warm clothes. Well, I wonder what they do in summer. Summer में ये दुकान खुला रहता है? नहीं, right? Only for winters. कितने महीना?
3 months.
3 months. December?
No.
From which month?
October.
October? December. Not January, Feb?
Yeah, 15 Feb.
15 Feb. 15 Feb is last. Till then it's season here. Do you have leather goods? Leather jackets? Okay, how much does this leather jacket cost?
2350.
Huh?
2350.
2350. 2350 is 50 US dollars. Yeah, it's about 50 US dollars. And what brand is it? Oh, Dolce & Gabbana. Wow, you're getting luxury Italian brands for just $50. You go to a showroom, you'll get it for 50,000 rupees. But you can come to your Tibetan market, buy your warm clothes. What a wonderful place, isn't it? Huh? Let's carry on further. These are woolen clothes for women. Yes. How much does each cost? How much will one woolen?
Starting range 600.
600. What is the most expensive jacket or woolen cloth? Yeah. 2800 is 2830 3000 rupees. 3000 rupees is $26 US. You have US Polo, you have Juventus jacket, Adidas. Beautiful, isn't it, huh? Wonderful. Here you have Tibetan flags, just like you find in Leh Ladakh. Yes. And here we have the Potla Palace of Tibet, which I thought was the palace in Leh Ladakh. Sorry guys, sorry all the Tibetan people to hurt your religious sentiments, but this is the Potla Palace in Tibet where probably Dalai Lama would live, one of the oldest palace, which is now in the autonomous region of mainland China. That was it from the Tibetan market of Udaipur. May not be as big as the one in New Delhi. New Delhi was having a lot of restaurants. So yeah, that's enough from the Tibetan market. I hope that you enjoyed this lovely little tour across Udaipur, and yeah, hope we meet again somewhere in some more adventurous spot.